Hello, good morning students. How are you? So this is your notes of chapter weathering. So the what is weathering? First of all, we have to know what is weathering. So it is a process of breaking down of rocks का टूटना, but not its removal. It is described as disintegration or decomposition of a rock in size by natural agents at or near the surface of the earth. And what will be the natural agents like your wind, rivers, erosions, etc. So what are the characteristics of weathering? Weathering involves disintegration or decay of solid rocks. It depends on climatic elements and on the characteristics of rock like chemical composition and texture and hardness. And third, it affects the surface of the earth and it causes formation of soil, and it involves not one but several processes to cause disintegration of rocks, and it changes hard massive rocks into thinner materials, and it prepare rock material for transportation by agents of gradation. Now, how many types of weathering? So there are three types of weathering. The first one, it is your physical weathering. Second, it is your chemical weathering, and the third one, it is your biological weathering. So what is physical weathering? The physical weathering, it is known as mechanical weathering. Temperature changes, moisture, frost action and winds are responsible for physical weathering. Here three types of disintegration formed. The first one, it is your block disintegration. So the block in disintegration, the sudden rise and fall of temperature. The sudden rise and sudden fall of the temperature, it is a causes expansion and construction of rocks. So the repeated action causes their breakdown. At night the temperature suddenly fall and during the day it rises suddenly. So this leads to tension and splitting of rocks known as block disintegration. Next, it is your granular disintegration. Rocks are made up of different minerals. Weathering may also reduce rocks to pieces and fragments. This is called granular disintegration. And the next one, it is your explosion. The sudden temperature changes may also causes fissure into which water which in turn stimulates chemical weathering. So the sudden contraction and expansion peels off the outer layer known as exfoliation. Now the next one, what is chemical weathering? So decomposition of rocks due to chemical reaction that transform the chemical constituent of rock. And chemical weathering, it has four process. The first one, it is your oxidation. Chemical weathering divided into four process. The first one, it is your oxidation. Second one, it is your carbonation. Third one, it is your hydration, and the fourth one, it is your solution. So the first one, it is your oxidation. Oxidation, it means reaction of minerals in rock to atmospheric oxygen, and the rainwater also contain atmospheric oxygen. So the color of the rock also changes to red, yellow and brown. Next one, it is your carbonation. Such minerals of rocks are like carbonation, it is formed by CO2, carbon dioxide. So the water connections produce acidic effect on rocks. And the next one, it is your hydration. It means it is expansion of minerals and occurs on coming into the contact of H2O like your water. And the last one, it is your solution have minerals dissolve in water. Solution takes place is affected not only by the mineral composition of the rock but also by its composition. Here all the minerals dissolve in water, that is your solution. The next one, last, it is your biological weathering. It is known as organic weathering. Here all living things involved here, because all biological matter is made up of oxygen and water, like humus, plant, animals and insects. Now weathering in different climate regions. So we have five types of climates. The first one, it is your equatorial climate. Here humidity and temperature are constantly high. It is located near to the equator. And the next one, it is your tropical climates. There is a marked dry season. It is located at the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So here during wet season, precipitation of oxide of iron and aluminum take place from rocks, and this is the formation of laterite soil. Next one, it is your dry climates or desert. Mechanically weathering is most dominant due to high range of temperature. Next one, it is your mid latitude or temperate climates, the most powerful agent of weathering in the frost action. The last one, it is your polar climate. The polar climate, physical weathering due to frost action here at the 90° north and south. It is located here, and here chemical and biological weathering, this area is negligible. Now you can you also write the difference between physical and chemical weathering from your book. It has already given there. So learn all the question and answers from this chapter. Thank you so much.